We are here with Chris Schlemer, Storm brand rep, with the 2 winning balls of Wes Malott and Norm Duke for the 2011 PBA Marshall Holman and Mark Roth doubles championship.
Yep. Thank you. And here we got the pair. Obviously, it was kind of an easy deal. You know, going in, we knew it was going to be the mindset for Wes picking Norm Duke is knowing that having a guy that could actually play a little bit straighter, knowing that one of the lanes was going to probably break down a little funky. It was a good call on his part, selecting him. And once we, you know, we had practice this morning, before the show, and we had so much going on. You had so many guys playing all parts of the lane, and that left lane did exactly what we were thinking. Guys started kind of chasing it, and it turned into a develop of. It actually created more hang down lane, as we saw early on in that show. And the advantage for Norm Duke is for hang for the curve guys was hold for him playing straight up the lane. So he is actually able to go to a stronger ball. Went to this Anarchy, which is a strong match by score, strong pearlized cover. You see here, pretty strong drill for Norm. Pin above the ring, kicked out, and they got an extra hole in the axis. That strong of a ball, a little bit more than what we anticipated, but having that much hold out there, you know, it really worked out to be the deal. And obviously the right lane, again, as we knew was going to transition. Obviously we had a bunch of hook guys. And the whole thing of Wes felt that he could just get in and actually play the hook spot in the middle part of the lane. He went with a Storm Frantic. You see, fairly strong drill, almost a similar type drill. You know, pin above the ring, CG kicked out. But for Wes, a pin a little bit, or extra hole a little bit closer. And what that does is just make sure it rolls a little bit more in the mid lane, because Wes has a deal where he really gets the ball rolling heavy. If he gets holes past that, sometimes he has a tendency, if he does miss a little bit, the ball will shoot a little too far. So we just want to make sure it caught that. You know, he's had like 4 of these in the bag as options, but this one looked to be the best one. So.
All right, we have the other half of the 2011 PBA Marshall Holman Mark Roth winner. How do you feel?
It's awesome to be back in the winner's circle. Like I said out there to the guys, it's been a couple years for me, and to get everything regrouped and to get back in this position, put myself in the position and win again on TV was my first goal, and now actually win a title it's just complete again. And maybe we can look out again and see Wes Malott on TV a lot more with a lot more titles, hopefully.
Well, hopefully. I wondered, what made you decide to pick Norm? It was in your advantage, so you could have picked anybody. Why'd you pick Norm?
You know, the way the lanes worked out, the left lane was definitely really wet dry. And with Norm being able to play straighter with the very soft hand that he has, worked into our advantage. Can't even describe it, really. We talked about it after discussion. It might have been better to have a high rev rate guy, but you know, I still wasn't disappointed in my decision. Norm is obviously one of the greatest of all times, in my opinion. And for him to come through clutch like that, where everybody has just flat burned up that spot, and he's still able to float it through there, it's just amazing to watch. And you know, luckily I was there for him the first game, and he was there for me the second game, and that's what doubles is about. So I've been in this position a lot with a good friend of mine at home. So to be able to do it out here on tour is great.
That's awesome. Do you? What's the importance of winning this particular title?
Well, as you can see, Norm and I both got Mark Roth and Marshall Holman sign these trophies. You know, I've won a title in Chicago with Carmen Salvino's name, and to be able to do that was huge. And I've obviously made the show again here for the Carmen Salvino. So hopefully we can put that together and win the titles with these guys, great legends of our sport. And hopefully I can take them home with me because they look great on my trophy case.
Indeed. What's to look forward to the Carmen show? What's your strategy against all the other guys?
Well, luckily I got out here and was able to get the nerves calmed down and relaxed a little bit, made some great shots, and I'm just going to hopefully carry that over into that and stay within myself. And you know, I know there's a lot of rev rate and the lanes are going to get chewed up again, but I did it, you know, throughout qualifying, and just stay within myself and don't let any of that get to me, and hopefully the best shots will win.
Well, best of luck to you with that, and appreciate your time.
Thanks, Jackie.
And how special was it to bowl with Wes to earn it together?
Well, to be selected, number one.
Well, of course, yes.
Because if I select him, he might be, you know, feeling bad about it. And if we're paired together, that's a new dynamic. But for him to actually select me was a little more pressure, because I don't want him to regret his decision. You know, I didn't want that. And you know, I knew he was struggling on TV the last 2 or 3 times, and I haven't been. So, you know, that was a really special time for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take Duke, let's go.